to the channel, guys. I know it has been it's been too long, honestly. It's been, I think, 2 months since I made a video, so going on 3 months, so it's been a long time. Pretty much ever since I wrecked my Z, I really haven't made another video since, and honestly there hasn't been really content to make on it either. There really hasn't been any updates with it. There's a couple little things that I'll go ahead and go over with you guys, but it's pretty much still the same situation as it was before. Those of you who don't know, I've had the Z for like 2 years. And I had recently just gotten into a little bit of an accident. Car hydroplaned while it was raining really bad one day on some oil field service roads, so lost control of it, hit the curb, like spun out, hit the curb, and didn't do too much damage, but it bent one of my wheels. So I had to put stock wheels back on it. It messed up my bumper, so I had to take that off. But this is currently what it looks like still. So as you can tell, the stock wheels are on it. These are not the wheels that came on the car. I bought these off of another guy that was here in town. So just went ahead and threw those on. And as far as the bumper, if you guys follow the channel for a while, you know I've had this bumper repainted like 3 times. Like, had tons of things going wrong with this bumper. Like, every time I get it painted, just something else is wrong with it. Either the colors mismatched, the paint flakes immediately, like it's just one thing after another. So I went ahead and just sold that bumper, just got rid of it. I have another one lined up, same style, the N2 style, polyurethane still. That one actually will have the canards on it too, which I've always wanted, because I'm going to do some more aero on this car. I plan on getting side skirts, and I plan on getting a diffuser as well, and then also a little bit a wing. I have one picked out. So you guys have to just wait and see on that. And then I'm either gonna get the car wrapped, or I'm gonna go ahead and I might try to plastic it myself, just kind of for content, just for the videos, just to see how it actually turns out. Because I've seen some people do it, it turns out good. I've seen some people do it and it turns out really bad. So kind of want to try it for myself. I mean, all else fails, I can just peel it off and move on and change, do something different. But yeah, nothing's really gone on with the car since. It is running and driving just fine. I got an alignment done. It does pretty good. There is a bit of a shake in the wheel when you get up to speed, but I think that's due to these wheels. I don't think they are balanced. I was gonna have them balanced, but they told me like the tread on them is so bad. Like, honestly, the tires are like, the tires are horrible. Like, it's already like cracking. They said just honestly just get new tires and get it balanced, then it'll be a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As far as the wheels go, my wheels, they're at my apartment, but my wheel, the back driver's side got bent pretty badly. I've been told that I can fix it, but I mean, that wheel will never be as strong as the other ones. Once it's bent like that and you try bending it back, there's possibilities that it's just going to bend again, and this time it'll probably honestly just break instead of bend. So I've been trying to find another ESR SR05 wheel. I tried ESRwheels.com. They are out of stock. I've tried 3 other of their authorized dealers or whatever. Every time I order it, they get canceled because they are also out of stock. So I cannot find those wheels anywhere. So I might just try to sell those wheels. Maybe somebody else wants to fix them and deal with that, like run that risk, but I don't. So I might just sell those wheels and then buy a whole new set. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Other than that, it did have an oil leak for a little bit. I did notice it after the wreck. I don't know if the wreck caused it or if it just kind of was coincidental, but it had an oil leak, so I investigated that a little bit. One of my friends is a Nissan tech, and he told me that there's like a little gasket or seal that's right behind where you mount like your oil filter housing, like the oil filter cooler. Right behind that, there's just this little seal. And they go bad on Nissans a lot, so I went ahead and replaced that, and I haven't seen an oil leak since, so I'm pretty sure that was it. So, and that was like a 5-minute thing. It didn't take long at all. Pretty easy fix. I was pretty worried about the oil leak, but it was painless. It was really, really easy, guys. Other updates. Sorry, I just got off work. It's I'm running out of daylight here, so I'm trying to do this quickly. Since I wrecked my Z and it was pretty much down for a little bit, I decided it was time to go ahead and buy a truck. I'd been needing a truck for a while, especially because of work. I work in the oil field now, so definitely needed a truck. So I went ahead and I found this truck right here. It is a 2004 GMC 2500, GMC Sierra 2500. I really wanted a diesel, but at the time I found a diesel that I really liked, went to go try to get approved for it, and I got denied due to some credit issues, actually, which I got sorted out before I found this. So I probably could have gotten one, but at that time the diesel was 17,000 and I picked this thing up for 7,000. So I mean, kind of couldn't go wrong there. It's really dirty right now, sorry, just haven't washed it in a minute. Haven't even washed the Z in a minute either, actually. But it came with the headlights, which are a little finicky, but whatever. It has the fog lights. Came with the wheels and tires on it already, which are brand new tires, so that was good. Darker tint, and then around the back it also has the tail lights as well, and then it also has an exhaust. I don't know if this is a West Texas thing, I don't really want to say it is, but people love to put the exhaust straight out the back on like literally everything here, so that's just, I'm just gonna leave that how it is. It doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound bad. It's kind of whatever. As far as the interior, it's just really dirty, but I mean, everything is there. It's like, you know, it's in good condition. Everything is solid as far as interior goes. Had an aftermarket stereo in it already. The seats are in good condition. Honestly, couldn't really get a better deal. I mean, $7,000 and it got me this, so I've been super happy with it. I've taken this truck to Colorado, which is a 13-hour drive, so I mean, it has held up very well. Let's see the mileage. I think it's like 126. Let's see here. It always says change engine oil. I've changed engine oil in this thing twice already since I've owned it, and it hasn't done anything, so I think it just needs to be like reset within the engine itself. But okay, I know my fuel is low. Go ahead and start it and see what it does. But as you can see, there's a few issues with the gauges. The RPM gauge does not work, and neither does the volts. All the important gauges work, as far as, you know, oil pressure, the temps work, the speedometer works, and everything like that. So if I had to pick 3 or 2 to go out, it would be those 2. But I've heard all you have to do is replace this whole entire cluster. They go bad on these trucks a lot, so that's a pretty common issue for these. But yeah, it has 126,000 miles. I think I picked it up at 122, so I've had this truck for a minute. Yeah, so it has done me very well. I replaced the door speakers, actually. That is one thing I did do, because they were blown when I got the truck. But I mean, I guess I can finally say I have a V8 on the channel. But it does have the 6.0 liter, which is horrible on gas, by the way. I knew that going into this, but it's just one of those things. But here's the lights on it. Oh, it has an aftermarket grille as well. I don't know what happened to this hood, but it got messed up. I think this truck's been in a wreck or something. It does have a rebuilt title, so that would make sense. But yeah, it has the Vortec, and then it came with this air filter on it too. It doesn't look like anything special. Some eBay brand, probably, honestly, just AutoZone special. I don't know. But honestly, the truck has done extremely well for me. It has had 0 issues, so I can't even complain at all on this truck. For $7,000, I don't think I could have found anything better for what I wanted. I wanted a full-size truck with a V8, so I mean, I don't think I could have found much better for $7,000. So now that I have a truck, I have the daily, I can now focus on the Z more. I can actually do things on this that, you know, I don't have to drive that thing every day. I don't have to worry about it being up and running for the next day for when I go to work or anything like that. So it can sit for a few days on jack stands if it needs to, or whatever it needs to do. I'm gonna go put gas in this thing because it's like out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that. But yeah, as far as the Z goes, I do plan on bringing it back. It will have a comeback. I'll put some pictures of what it used to look like before the accident. or at least trying to source one of those wheels again, because I really wanted to get all of the wheels, or buy one more wheel and then send them all off to get powder coated, so they'd be nice, like looking fresh again. I bought new hardware for them and everything, so I had everything planned out to be good for them, but I just cannot source one of those ESR wheels. They seem to be out of stock everywhere, so I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. I just had to buy new wheels, so we'll see. If I do that, I'm going to have to sell those ones first, just because I would rather have those out of the way and then buy new ones. So we'll see there. And then I have a bumper lined up, so we'll have a bumper back on it soon. And then I do plan on doing some more aero to it, and then I mean, we'll just go from there. I do plan on more performance mods eventually. I want to get it looking nice again, or at least decent. It's kind of where it was, because I was actually really happy with the car, the way it was sitting. The only thing I didn't like was the paint, but I plan on doing something about that anyways, so I wasn't too worried about that. And then I got into that accident and kind of messed up some things. So I don't believe I have any suspension damage. So far it's done great. I drive it on the weekends. I don't drive it during the week or anything, but I do drive it on the weekends, and it has done great so far. Had no issues. Like I said, the wheel will shake a little bit, but I think that's just due to the wheels not being balanced. So I don't think that's too big of an issue. So hopefully when we get the new wheels and tires, it'll all be good again. But yeah, that's really honestly it. I know it's been forever since I made a YouTube video. I really need to get back into it, and I really will. The beginning, I had to pay off some more stuff at the end of last year, and then also, you know, with Christmas and everything, buying Christmas gifts, everything like that. I took a trip to Colorado to go see some family for Thanksgiving, so just took some time off for myself, you know, just kind of, I really needed to. Been going through some stuff, but got that situated, so now I'm kind of back to wanting to make videos and wanting to do stuff to my car. So more money will be set aside for my car and everything like that, so we should be getting that going here soon. I do plan another trip to Colorado. I'll vlog that trip this next time I go, because I'll probably be taking my car down there. We'll probably take it to the drag if it's open. We'll have some fun with it in Colorado for sure. Hopefully I'll have it back up and ready, like 100% again. But other than that, the car's ran great. It's at 119,000 miles. No issues still, other than that little oil leak. The car is done absolutely fine. The truck is doing great. So I'm very lucky to say that both my vehicles are like over 100,000 miles and 0 issues so far. So knock on wood. I don't have any wood in here, but knock on wood, because I would hate for one of them to go down right now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to keep you guys updated on what I do with the Z. It's gonna make a comeback, and then I also want to buy another car this year. I'm thinking more of a project this time. I really wish I had garage space, because I could really do a fun, like, you know, project little build or something, because I'm pretty new to mechanics. Like I can do basic stuff, but I can't do like I can't do an engine swap or whatever. So it would be cool to get a car and just kind of experiment with that and try it out, and like maybe have some friends help me or whatever. But I don't have the garage space to do that. I'm still living in an apartment, so maybe I'll be able to get a garage this year or something. That would be really nice, and then we could do like a real project build, because I really want a 300ZX, and I want an engine swap one, but I just don't have the space for it, so that will have to wait. But thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to make more content for you guys. I really miss making YouTube videos. I really did. I enjoy this stuff. I love looking back on it and looking at like what I was doing at the time. You know, like, you can always say that you went and did something as a memory, but it's always cooler to actually have the video content to go back and really actually look at it. Like, I keep going back to my Dallas and Houston trip, and it's just fun to go watch those, or maybe my installs or whatever. But I'll definitely plan more installs this year. Yeah, I'm excited for the new year, guys. I'm definitely going to try to hit YouTube harder this year. I said that last year too, and I did. I think I'm up to 170,000 views, so that's good. My subscribers are still a little low, but that's all right. I'm at 340, 350, somewhere around there. But I'm definitely going to work on that this year. I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Just touching on that gas mileage again. It usually takes about $60 to fill up, and it gets 12.5 miles to the gallon. When I first got it, it was running like, when I checked it, it said 10.6, I believe. After my trip to Colorado, it went up to 13, and now it's back down to 12.5. So not horrible, but definitely not as much as I would like. It definitely still cost me, it's about $60 a week on fuel. My car was definitely more fuel efficient, but it's nice to have a truck to take to work and not have to worry about, you know, messing up my car on the roads or anything, because it's not the worst place to drive a vehicle. It's definitely better now. We parked in a paved parking lot. Before we parked in dirt when I had my Z, so I definitely didn't like taking it out there, but it's not as bad now. But still would rather just take the truck out there and just leave the Z at home. I guess it was only 53. Gas has come down actually quite a bit, so yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of a startup video before I end this video. Let's see. Go ahead and set it right here real quick. Plus side to having the truck is it is automatic, of course. I don't mind dealing a manual. I actually really enjoy it, but occasionally it is nice, you know, early in the morning. I got to work at like I have to be there at 5, so you know, early in the morning sometimes you just want to drive. You don't have to worry about sitting there shifting, so sometimes it is nice. But it does actually make driving my car more enjoyable. So when I do drive it on the weekends, I really enjoy driving manual. You know, I just have a lot more fun with it. I do tend to drive it like harder on it, just because, you know, I haven't drove it in a week. So like when I do drive it, I like to drive the hell out of it. So I guess that's a good and bad thing. But yeah, sorry for just kind of making a talking video. I know there really wasn't that much that was interesting. It was more of just an update on where I've been and like how things have gone. If you guys want to see more truck content, I don't mind making videos on that. I don't really plan on doing a whole lot to the truck. I don't even know how long I'm going to keep it. I might end up selling it and trying to buy an actual diesel. I would love to get this same model and everything truck, but the Duramax. So I'm not too sure how long I'll keep the truck. I think I bought it for cheap enough that honestly I could probably resell it and just make my money back, if not make a little bit extra if I really wanted to try. I think I could get at least 8 out of this truck. So we'll definitely have to see about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a boring video. I promise to have better content coming soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.